So I was just working up in New Mexico, and like we were filming around Los Alamos. Have you ever been to Los Alamos?
No.
And like it's amazing that like people just haven't seen the laboratory, the current Los Alamos Research Laboratory, which is, you know, across the street from where Oppenheimer lived when he was doing the Manhattan Project, which was this boys' school that they kicked everyone out and all the scientists moved in, which was not in the film, which is quite interesting. Like Los Alamos, if you can ever go there and see the museums and, you know, it's just a fascinating place to see where they built that bomb. But across the street, or actually across this river from where Oppenheimer lived, is now the current Los Alamos Research Laboratory. Pull up a picture of that one if you want to see something mind-blowing. It's bigger than UCLA campus. It's this massive research facility in Los Alamos, which, and you can't see half of it. It's supposedly a giant chunk of it is underground. It's completely armed. We would drive, there's a road, that road at the top there is this access road that we would drive every day to go up. There's a ski mountain above it. So for some reason, they let you drive fairly close, but it's all Homeland Security protecting it, super fortified and armed. And it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. And this was birthed from, yeah, you can see where it is, right? Wow. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Literally like, in the middle of nowhere.
We first got up there and we're like, what are they doing here? And like, everyone's like, well, it's digital warfare, it's nuclear maintenance, it's, you know, alien dissection. It is like forget Area 51. This place was like, you know, so if we're inventing shit, this is the kind of place we're inventing it. And we went out a couple of days to these, there's, you know, some restaurants and bars in the town of Los Alamos. And I'm like, if I'm China, I'm hiring hot girls, getting them to turn and putting them as bartenders or cocktail waitresses because all the scientists from Los Alamos just go there after work and get drunk. That's where everything's going down.
Wow.
Like you gotta like
half of it's underground?
Well, that's what they say. Like we'd be up on this mountain. This place
That's what it looks like? Wow, it looks
massive.
Dope. And it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
That's so wild.
And I try and start conversation. I'm like, guys, what do you know about Los Alamos?
Jamie, what's that image to the left? It's got all the.
I looked it up too.
What is that?
I don't know what it is.
What the
But they've
fuck
got like
is
they've
that?
got like the accelerators. You know, have you ever heard of like particle accelerators? I mean, I'm sure half your listeners know what this is.
Yeah.
But like this is was all started by Oppenheimer.
Wow. It used to be a log cabin.
No, that's the school. I think that's the school that they took over. They show a little bit of it.
For all the
Nolan's
scientists?
film. Yeah, it was such a crazy story. Like how these scientists just moved into this school, kicked all the kids out under national security order, and the scientists moved in, and and like to your point, no one knew what anyone else was doing when they were building the bomb. So you're working on one part, I'm working on another. Our wives have no idea what's going on. We're going out and building the bomb all day and coming home and just like drinking. They all drank and like, I think there was like a lot of wife swapping and weird shit going on too. They were just partying and building fucking nuclear bombs.
Jesus.
And now you go out there and see what this, and it's just like, I just want to know, what are we doing? How much does it cost? And who's in charge? And Los Alamos now, so if there is those systems, in my mind, if there was an alien ship found the government wanted, they're going to take it to Los Alamos. That's where they're going to take it. That's where they're going to dissect it. And whatever's going on out there is some deep and real shit.
That's where Lazar worked. If you go from Wilbur and Orville Wright's invention of the aircraft, how long is the time period before someone drops a nuclear bomb out of one? How much time is between? Was it 60 years? Like when was Wilbur and Orville's first flight?
That's a great question.
Because if you think of that, just think of like what an insane jump in technology from the very first airplane to dropping a nuclear bomb out of one. inside of a
or
lifetime.
just dropping a bomb, right?
Right.
Like weaponizing
Air flight.
weaponizing air flight and like
But a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
Even more insane. Because of the technology involved. Just what a...
1902 is around when they credit them for flying.
that was Kitty Hawk.
Wow.
I'm trying to find the
I
exact
thought it was the
date.
1800s.
Yeah, I did too. That seems late.
1902. That's crazy. So that's 45 years? Is that real?
Right.
About 40.
Oh my God.
and so
45 years before they dropped a nuclear bomb out of it? That's what it is, right? It's 47?
Yeah, I'm seeing like 1903 is the planes. That's when I think they got the
Was,
patent.
was
Oh
Kitty
my
Hawk?
God.
But Kitty Hawk wasn't 1903, was it? The flight? I don't think it was.
I'll double check.
Wow.
Yeah, December 1903.
Oh my God. Well, that makes sense though, because there's video of it. There's film of it. So it has to be when did they invent film?
You could. There's some stuff from the 1800s, but it's rough.
Yeah, it was bad film. It was like jumpy, like
Yeah.
right. But so your point is like how short a period of time that
What an insane jump.
Right. And so where's it going? Right.
And what do they have already? Like if they have programs to do something like Los Alamos Labs, if they have programs to do something like Area S4, if they can develop these insane machines in silence, what else do they